Welcome to Celebrate Aging. My name is Vicki Marthaler. I'm your hostess today here at Emmanuel Community. And I have a very special couple with me this morning or afternoon or evening or whenever it is you're watching the show. This is Gary Kraus and his sweet bride, Jean. They've been married for 52 years. And as crazy as it may seem, they celebrated their 52nd wedding anniversary at Emmanuel because Gary managed to, how did you manage to come here?
Oh, it was a freakish accident off of a ladder. And of course from there, it started out at the hospital. And then after a few days, then I ended up here where I could get myself back in shape.
So you were on a ladder. This was at your home place.
Yes.
And you were just doing stuff around the house like you usually do.
Yeah.
And that crazy ladder just got away from you.
Took off without me, yeah.
And you were home, right, Jean?
Yes.
You were home.
I heard the ladder go down.
And then you're thinking, oh, I bet Gary went down with it, huh?
Well, no, I was praying that it just fell. But
not so.
No, but God still answered prayer because he didn't get seriously injured it's a recovery injury rather than a permanent injury.
A recovery injury, that's a good way to put it.
Right.
So did you have to go by ambulance?
Oh, yes. When I didn't want an ambulance or anything, I wanted to get up and get in a car or something, but I couldn't even get up off the ground.
Oh, that's serious.
Oh, it was hurting bad.
Uh-huh. So you get to the hospital, and Jean gets to the hospital, and then what does the doctor say after all the tests?
I really don't know. I was pretty much in pain, and I didn't know what was going on around.
Okay, so Jean, what did they tell you?
Well, he had 6 broken ribs, and then, I don't know what they're called, but the little bones coming off the spine.
Oh, the vertebrae.
3 of those were broken.
Swell. Well, you did a darn fine job there, Gary.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it again.
Okay, so we come to Emmanuel then, now after the doctor gets you all stabilized at the hospital.
Right.
And you came here, and how did that go?
Well, that went real nice because the help here and everything really treated us wonderfully. Mm-hmm. And of course, I had to be helped in the bed and out of the bed with 3 people to begin with.
Oh, boy.
So it was...
kind of humbling for that,
yeah, it was.
Isn't it? I mean, you're kind of active and take care of yourself, and all of a sudden you're in the hands of other people.
Yeah.
So you came here then, and they helped you get up and down until you... Did you have therapy?
I had therapy with it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it started right away or not. I can't remember.
You remember, Jean?
Well, they were here right away and evaluated what he would need, the same day we came in, they were evaluating his needs so that they could make plans for...
Because right away they wanted to make sure that Gary get back on his feet as fast as he could and as well as he could, and then get back home.
Right.
But not climbing ladders so much anymore.
No. I found out when I was here that there was a lot of people that have had problems like mine. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know there was that many people who ever had fractured ribs and stuff. Mm-hmm. But a lot of them, the help that's here, they had it.
Well, so we have
So they knew what I was going through.
Yeah, and then there's some expertise here in this place. So how was the food? Everybody wants to know how the food was.
The food was wonderful.
Was it?
Yes. Yeah. And Jean stayed with me all the time. Stayed all night.
So he got hurt, and you still had to be here too.
Well, I felt better being here with him.
I bet you did.
And I guess that's one of my thankfulness for Emmanuel too, is the fact that they care much about the family as they do about the one going through the treatment. So, I really felt cared for too.
And not only cared for, the way I understand it, and so now you can be a testimony, is that they help educate you. The nurses and the therapy people, that they give you education so you know exactly what's going on and how the therapy is helping. And
one time with the therapy, I was surprised. She says, "You're going to walk up these steps over at the Madison." I said, "You're kidding." I can't walk up these. Oh, yeah. Well, I did, and came down again. But I was really surprised. I didn't think I could do it.
Kind of holding your breath,
huh? Yeah.
Well,
but they know how much a person can do.
And of course, they're right there
Yeah.
too, to monitor and to
Yeah.
help. How about your doctor? Did your doctor come and visit you?
Oh,
here?
yes, every week.
Every week?
I think it was mostly once a week, right? Was it?
Yeah. But he was also on call whenever, I mean, there were things during the week, so they'd be calling him.
Yeah.
So he was being attentive, and you didn't feel like you were being ignored.
No. Anytime we had a question, it was always answered for us. So, yeah.
Well, I know I thought it was really nice that I know that you have a church in Burgess, and it was so nice that you could still come to church here while you were here. I know that was part of what you do at home. So we're trying to keep things as normal as we could, even though things are pretty abnormal.
Actually, our church is Detroit Lakes.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you live in Burgess.
No.
Why do I think you live in Burgess?
Cheryl's.
Cheryl's folks. We live on Munson Lake.
You live on Munson Lake, okay.
You know where Andy and Sandy Leah live?
I do.
They were neighbors of ours for many years.
So they were waiting for you to get back and be on your feet.
Yeah.
Well, see, now I learned something today.
Yeah.
Kind of the funny things, the little connections I make in my head aren't always the right way.
No.
So when you went home now, you're getting ready to go home, and did they, the therapy kind of test you out? Did you graduate from therapy, or how did that go?
Yeah, they give me a certificate.
Did you have a graduation party? Or you should have, huh?
Well, there was kind of a concern about the flu at that time, so they didn't. Otherwise, they were going to. But he did get a certificate before he left. And,
okay.
But there again, too, when that concern happened, I was very impressed at how quickly they took care of that. It didn't spread or wasn't something that would spread. So, and
good.
It was controlled.
And when you go home, you wanna go home with some confidence.
Yeah.
Did you feel confident when you were going home?
Oh, yeah. In fact, the 1 week before I left here, we went there and looked the house over, you know, to...
Oh, you mean the people went with you?
The therapy.
Oh, the therapy people went with
Angie,
you?
I think her name was.
Okay.
And looked everything over and said what we should do and stuff. And
so you gave
everything was pretty good,
all
yeah.
Right, good.
And I says, can I stay home right now? I didn't want to go back. I thought, well, I'm home now. Why go back? Well, I still had to come back here for more therapy.
Yes. Well, so once you got home, did you have to come back for outpatient therapy?
No, I didn't.
So when you graduated, you were graduated.
I'm pretty well taking care of that at home now myself, and then going to the center and working out with my arms.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I know when you hurt your ribs, that there's not too much you can do. Just let them heal.
Right.
Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah. It's the shoulder that I have to take care of. See, that's been just dislocated, and I didn't want to have surgery, and the doctor said, well, you can either have surgery or just work with it so that you can use your arm good if you're satisfied with that.
So therapy helped you with that and showed you exercises you could do.
Yeah.
Well, would you recommend Emmanuel?
I would recommend it for anybody that has a problem that needs to come and have it taken
don't
care
go
of.
falling off the roof just to get here.
That's one thing. People, don't crawl ladders after you're a certain age.
Well, this is Vicki and Emmanuel with Gary and Jean, and they're saying, if need be, Emmanuel is here for you, and we want you to celebrate your life every day of your life. So stay well and be safe. We'll see you later.